Welcome, everyone. It is Sandra Alexei, and today is actually, I got to check here, October the 22nd. And this session that I'm having today, we're going to be talking about Mars retrograde. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was just, I needed to share this, okay? So first and foremost, if you look in the Show Me section, my website is there, mypersonalmuse.com, and I will be having a new website because I have a new book that's been published. So first of all, I'm an intuitive esoteric astrologer, which means it's more soul-based. I do numerology. I'm an educator. I am a writer. I do a lot of different things. And so I love to do readings for everybody, sessions to see where they are, who they are, and then what are the transits doing, what's going to be happening for you. Okay. And so 2024 is finishing. 2025 is going to be a big year because we have the shift in the nodal axis. And with my new book, I'm going to be going and doing some book signings and stuff, and I will let everybody know. Other than that, let's get started today. And so thank you so much for taking your time. I appreciate it. We are already in the shadow period for the next Mars retrograde, which actually begins in December of 2024. This intense Mars retrograde in Cancer Leo goes in 2024 and 2025 is going to stir up inflamed emotions and passive-aggressive conflict. Mars retrograde forces you to slow down and revisit what is not working in your life. This Mars retrograde will either burn you out or relaunch your next move, your choice. You are learning some hard lessons along the way. Now, this is interesting because Mars rules Scorpio. Pluto also rules Scorpio, and then Mars rules Aries. So if you are a sun sign, rising sign, moon sign, Aries or Scorpio, wake up and pay attention. Every individual has these two signs somewhere in your astrological birth chart. So check what houses. However, this wake-up call is a powerful time to be more conscious of you and your behaviors. So you can set a reset button, which allows you to emerge from this Mars retrograde, ready to take your power back, make bold and game-changing moves, and act with conscious choices. Sometimes we're not conscious of our choices, okay? It's all about revisiting, reigniting, and healing in the areas where you feel unsupported and learning to express yourself with emotional honesty. So it's a cosmic reckoning coming if you have been repressing your anger or holding onto unresolved issues. That is why it's important to cut the ties or cut the cords. If it's like to do with people, to do with a work situation, relationship, with any of your own behaviors and addictions and that type of thing. Now, December the 6th, 2024, Mars goes retrograde at 6 degrees of Leo. Okay, so what you do is you check, where is the Leo house? And then retrograde at 29 degrees of Cancer on January 27th, 2025. So now you're going to look at the Cancer, so 2. And then it goes direct at 17 degrees of Cancer on February 24th at 2025. And it's all about owning your anger. And I was going to say, I have a Facebook page, and a lot of people like to print this off because they keep the dates. Mars is a trigger for challenges and rules Aries and Scorpio. Again, Pluto rules Scorpio too. The energies of Scorpio and Aries can be very reactive and argumentative when provoked. Scorpio connects with the strategic side of the battle, and Aries aligns with the physical and explosive side of the conflict. Okay, so basically, Mars is assisting you in becoming more conscious of your Mars energy, learning to understand your intense emotions, such as anger, fear, frustration, and learning how to handle more appropriately rather than exploding, which disrupts your balance. With this Mars retrograde, it's about taking stock rather than reacting. It's about responding. So the first thing is to take note of any ties that you have cut, any uncoupling in relationships, and ensure the ties are severed. So letting go of relationships, personal, work, relationships with your addictions. The addictions are alcohol, drugs, food, anything that you have allowed to consume your day. It's possibly time to consciously look at your life and figure out, what are you really doing? Are you just existing, or do you have a plan and some passion? Time to restart, relaunch, revisit what you are doing with your life. For anyone with a Scorpio rising, this is extremely impactful and important. Do not purchase any equipment with this period, and be careful around equipment and sharp objects. Could have flare-up of health conditions like chronic pain. It's time to relaunch any projects you may want to do. But the big one is health issues. And there it comes from: over drinking, overeating, over smoking. Time to get a handle on some physical exercises, and look who you're hanging around with. Time to look in the mirror, wake up, or not be on this plane for long. This is it. This is what you're waking up to. Take your power back and create a life, or just keep destroying yourself. Choices. You have hidden enemies, people that could be a little bit envious of you. So watch for arguments in October, November of 2024. Lots of anxieties, possible fears, especially when you're not taking care of your health. Do not initiate arguments. Ensure you have cut the cords and ties with people from the past. Remember, an ex is an ex for a reason. It's a great time to be really authentic and emotionally honest in relationships. Always remember, the first relationship is with yourself. At that point, you're now ready to deepen intimacy with a long-term partnership. Be aware of your health. How many times has health been brought up? Your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritually. Only you can see and act on changes that you need to. So now, many blessings, much love. I'd really appreciate it if you would put a comment, and if you would share. And so many blessings, and hope this will awaken something in you. Take care.